Good morning, everybody. It's your boy TGK back with another episode here on TGK TV. Today, we're going to talk about the NBA 2K26 ratings that just came out, and we're going to break down what they look like for the Lakers, for the Mavs, so on and so forth. Let's go ahead and check this out. So, without further ado, enough of the fluff. Let's get to the stuff. Yeah, so sorry about being under the weather this week. I've been trying, man. There's this weird cold front that came into Dallas and just ruined everything. But I think I'm getting better. I think I'm good today. All right, so what? That's funny. All right, so this is the 2K ratings. Maybe I can make this bigger so I can see it better. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Make it smaller. Maybe I can fit a little bit more in there. There we go. All right, man. So this is the current teams on NBA 2K26 with respective roster overall and attribute average of top 8 players on the current roster. So keep that in mind. This is these overall ratings. I can't even talk. These overall ratings are based on the top 8 players on the roster. Okay. So to people's surprise, the Boston Celtics are still considered tier 1. I don't know how, but Tatum's going to be gone. So I'm pretty sure they're more like, I don't even think they're 82 overall. I think they're 82 overall because Tatum is on the active 2K roster, but in real life, they're probably more like a 78 type of team. The Cleveland Cavaliers, they have a tier 1 team. I agree. Denver has a tier 1 team. I agree that they should. Clippers, I'm not surprised that they're a tier 1 team, but that lets you know that their top 8 players are pretty good. Lakers, I'm not surprised that they're a tier 1 team. They got Luka, LeBron, Ayton. Minnesota, I am surprised that they're a tier 1 team. In Oklahoma City, they're up there with an 86 overall rating. And then the Mavericks, a tier 2 team, at overall rating of 83. We're going to get into the Mavericks roster in a bit, and then we'll do the same for the Lakers. We scroll down, and you see New York over here with an 84 overall rating, and they're a tier 2 team. Wow. Tier 2. And then you see how the rest of all this other stuff shapes out. So let's go ahead and let's check out the Mavericks roster, and let's see what this looks like. So again, the overall rating for the Mavericks, fully healthy, is an 83. Inside scoring is 73. Outside is 85. Huh. Athleticism 81. Playmaking 71. Damn. That just... Defense 69. Rebound 65. And intangible 67. That don't feel right. It feels like their defense should be way better. Hold on. Let's rank defenses right quick. Wow. They got Oklahoma City as the top defensive team at 82. They got the Bucks at 76. Spurs at 74. Celtics at 74. Pistons 72. They got the Mavs at 69. That's interesting. Remember, they're going off of the top 8 players. We're about to see what they got as the Mavericks' top 8 players. The other one I was kind of surprised with was playmaking. Damn. Look at the Lakers. They got the number 1 playmaking, bro. Inside scoring, outside scoring, athleticism, playmaking. They're all up there. And look at where the Mavericks playmaking is at 71 from what probably was an 80 last year. That's crazy. Inside scoring, I'm actually surprised that the Mavericks inside scoring is that low. But I don't know. Maybe AD's only one that could do that, and Kyrie. Outside scoring, Mavericks are up there with an 85. I don't know how. This is where sometimes this stuff don't make sense. Like, how are they that high? Maybe because Clay. Probably because of Clay. That's why they're up there as far as the outside shooting squad. But yeah. All right, let's go and check out this roster, man. Let's check it out. Okay, so the number one player they have on the team is Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis, y'all, he's a rating of 93, a three-pointer of 71, and a dunk of 85. And this is what they're showing right now. Kyrie with a 90, 86 from 3, 30 dunk. Cooper Flag, a 82 with an 83 and an 80 dunk. And then Daniel Gafford, Derek Lively, PJ Washington, Klay Thompson, and Najee Marshall. This is the top 8 players that they have rated on the Mavericks squad. After that is D'Angelo Russell, Max Christie, Dante Exum, Caleb Martin, Brandon Williams, Jaden Hardy, Dwight Powell. Omax has since been cut, Ryan Nembhard, and Miles Kelly. So I did the math on this. Since the Mavericks were rated a 83 with the full team healthy, I removed Kyrie from the top 8 because he's going to be out. And the Mavericks rating fell from an 83 to an 81. It fell from an 83 to an 81. So that would put them in that tier, that second tier, fringe third tier, as according to all the other ratings that are out there, right? Unfortunately, we can't remove Kyrie and see what it looks like. And then say Anthony Davis goes through his 25 games of being unavailable. The rating for the Mavericks falls to 79. 79 if both Kyrie and AD are out. So that lets you know. What I did find interesting is you can see Anthony Davis and Kyrie, their 2K ratings, how it's been kind of close, and then now it's separated here. But it's pretty interesting. Top 5 Dallas Mavericks 2K ratings over the years. So they view Cooper Flag as already a top 5 Maverick, which makes sense. Is actually fair. But yeah, Najee Marshall 78, D'Angelo Russell 78. The Mavericks have a really good team, bro. They have a really good team. Just wish they were healthy so they could show what that team is all about. But yeah, that's what NBA 2K has them rated as. Let's go and check out the Lakers. God dang. They got the Lakers as an overall rating 83, same rating as the Mavs. Inside scoring 86, outside 87, athleticism 85, playmaking 84. Defense is way worse than the Mavs at a 60, rebounding at a 60, and intangibles at a 67. Let's go and check out the roster here. So, Luka, best player on the team, 95. I think his score should have been higher. Well, check out his score versus all the other top scorers, overalls, I mean, in the league. LeBron James, with his old self, still a 94. That's crazy. Austin Reeves at 85. And Austin Reeves at 85 would be the second. Never mind, let me stop. Rui Hachimura with an 80. DeAndre Ayton with a 79. Wow. He's got to fix that, man. He's got to turn that around. It's up to him to turn that around. Marcus Smart with a 78. Jared Vanderbilt with a 77. Dalton Connect 76. And Jackson Hayes 75. Jake LaRavia, Maxi Kleber. But the top 8, they're judging this overall rating, ladies and gentlemen, off the top 8 players. And if you look at the top 8 players, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Now, am I going to go on and say that they're going to be a top tier team? We don't know yet. It really comes down to DeAndre Ayton, to be completely honest with you. That's really what it all comes down to. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. All right, let me see if I could pull this up. Best player overall ratings. All right, so they got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as the number 1 best player in the NBA with a 98. Nikola Jokic right behind him with a 98. Giannis right behind Jokic with a 97. And then it's Luka with a 95. That's going to be different this year. That's going to be way different this year. Anthony Edwards with a 95. Victor Wembanyama with a 94. Steph Curry 94. Tatum 94. Tyrese 93. Durant, Brunson, Mitchell, and Davis with a 93. Kawhi Leonard, Joel, Cade 92. And then you got John Morant, Devin Booker, Trae Young, Paolo with a 90. Now Oh, best. Okay. I get what they're doing. They were just putting the best player. Let's see. Is there a better way? Oh, there we go. Current. There we go. This is way easier. Okay, so as far as the top 10 players right now, there's 2 of them are Lakers. That's crazy. But Jokic and Shea are top, as I already went over. And you got Anthony Davis at 93. So Anthony Davis is a top 12 player. Top 12. Kyrie, top 24. And I think the next Maverick we'll see is way down here. Where Cooper Flag should be. Dang, Cooper Flag didn't make the top 100. He'll make the top 100 next year for sure. He'll be top 100 then. So let me know what y'all think of these 2K ratings, man. Again, this is 2K ratings. It's up to y'all to interpret it how you like, whether it pisses you off or you actually value it. There's some people that do value these ratings and some that don't. It's really up to you. But I found them interesting, and I do think that they nailed it in a sense. But we're gonna see how the season plays out and what team is actually a tier 1, tier 2, things of that sort, man. But let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll be there ready to react. I got all day to react today. Anyway, man, it's been your boy TGK. I appreciate y'all watching. Definitely subscribe, leave a like, all that good stuff, and any video suggestions you may have, send it my way and I'll attempt it. Anyway, man, it's been your boy TGK. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. We out.